Hey, remember the last devlog? That prototype we had? I decided it ain't pretty for my eyes anymore, you see? Anyway, in this devlog we'll start improving graphics and maybe, just maybe, we actually end up with something decent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to devlog number 2. So, as I said, today we're gonna tackle some important issue. That is, the game isn't, how to say it, appealing, but today we're gonna fix it. First thing first, models. Since we are making a VR puzzle game full of physics, it's important to have a really low poly models and simple colliders. We want the game to run smoothly, otherwise player is gonna be sick. And we don't want that. Let's limit our scenes to 20k triangles. This way I'll try to be efficient as possible with the models. So I'm thinking 12 triangles per model. Obviously 20k triangles for the whole level won't be quite enough. Let's look into some VR project guidelines, manual source, something. Aha! Here it is. Limit each frame to a maximum of 1 to 2 million. What? Alright, now that's easy. Back in Blender, I started blocking out some models. Usually I find some good references and get inspired by them. Then I import blockout to Unity and check proportions and functionality. If everything looks right, I'll go back to Blender and start working on final model. Once the low poly model is done, I'll go over to UV editor and prepare UV maps. Now that's done, it's time for high poly model. Or sort of, because I cheat a little bit on this part. Normally you would do the whole model high poly, which means more detail. But I'm basically copy pasting the low poly model and then rounding the edges, because everything except for that can be done in Substance Painter. Right now we have prepared 3 models, one for texturing, one for high poly baking, and one for ambient occlusion baking. So, what's next? You guessed it. Textures. We import our beautiful AO model into Substance Painter and set up texture baking using our HP model as a source of those little details like rounded edges. These little details will be then printed onto our AO model, which we then swap out for our painting model. After that, there's nothing that could stop us from creating our new texture. Because I want this game to look more realistic than cartoony, I'm trying my best to create a realistic-ish textures. Of course, time is a factor, so I have to limit myself a bit while texturing. And here's our result. Now the final step, importing it all to Unity. This part went so smooth I decided to challenge myself with a simple task, creating a custom shader. What for, you might ask? Well, for all my models. You see, PBR materials need at least 5 textures to work. Can you imagine having 5 textures for one model? No way I'm doing that. I will create shader that will only need 3. This way our game will actually fit on player's SSD. Oh yes, it was truly ingenious idea. Unfortunately, my dumb brain can't figure out why normal maps aren't working properly in my shader. And I need those, so back to 5 textures for now. And look at that, beautiful model with textures in Unity. Now repeat the whole process again and again and again. This will take some time. Apart from these finished models, I'm still working on a room itself. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's getting really close. I also implemented these interactable posters. Set the project to use OpenXR only. That's also why my hands are rotated like 30 degrees or so. And last but not least, blocked out our new level. What is this place? What do you think? You can guess in the comment section below. And that's it for this devlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, then like this video, subscribe, or even comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this project. But for now, thank you for watching and goodbye.